Who is Lieutenant Janet Mills? Who is this voice on the radio? A fair question, dear America. Let me tell you a story. My parents were members of the Enclave, so naturally, I was part of it too. They were great soldiers in our military, but I barely remember them. They were killed in a battle against the Brotherhood of Steel when I was young. I keep a photo of them with me, a way to keep their memory alive and to live up to their legacy as best I can. Despite the loss, I was taken care of. The Enclave takes care of its own because we are all family. If we can't take care of ourselves, how can we take care of a nation? Unlike my parents, I have never been a skilled soldier. Yes, I have the basic weapon and power armor training that every member of the Enclave receives. I can defend myself and my family, but I'll never be a great soldier. What I am good at is building. I've always loved to tinker, to create. More comfortable building a weapon than firing one. Many electronics have fallen victim to my curiosity over the years. Putting things together, not always something I could do. Even though I lost my parents, even though I was never the soldier they were, I had a place to call home, a place where I belonged and was happy. That changed 10 years ago. I was in the nation's capital, not even an adult, when our base at Raven Rock was destroyed. Like many others, I ended up at Adams Air Force Base. It too was destroyed. Those of us lucky enough to escape scattered in the hopes that some of us would survive the Brotherhood of Steel's rampage. I did not escape alone. But the others I left with did not make it this far. For years I survived here in the Commonwealth. I kept to myself at first. Eventually, I started doing odd jobs for Caps when my supplies ran out. Most of the time, I worked as a caravan guard. When I had free time, I continued trying to find the other Enclave members that made it this far. Finally, a unit made contact and brought me back to a temporary outpost. The others had already started planning for our return. The Minutemen were doing a fine job of taking care of the Commonwealth. Then the Quincy Massacre happened. A few of us wanted to let the American public, you fine folks, know that the Enclave was here. Even though we weren't ready for a full return, we couldn't let you lose hope. I do regret that it took us so long to convince our superiors to reveal ourselves. It is, of course, dangerous for us to risk attracting the Brotherhood of Steel's attention. But we are soldiers, and it is our duty to protect the citizens of America no matter the cost. As you know, it was you starting to rebuild the Minutemen on your own that pushed the Enclave into the open. But we couldn't just show up without explaining ourselves. Because I had been in the Commonwealth among the people more than anyone else, because some of you remember when I helped guard your caravans, the Enclave thought it best that I be the one speaking to you. And of course, I do still travel, helping everyone I can in between radio announcements. It is my duty and personal honor to make sure that you, citizens of the Commonwealth, know that we are here for you. We are here to help you rebuild. We aren't just the bullies taking everything we can. This is Lieutenant Janet Mills. God bless America. God bless us all.